we will be starting very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep it PG, even though for some reason YouTube last week decided, hey, we're going to demonetize you, Rob, even though we didn't show any clips, and which is also really weird because we didn't use any profanity last week. I was trying to hold it back, and believe me, I did. I didn't use any profanity, but YouTube decided to demonetize it anyway. But when I went ahead and said, oh no, that's not going to fly, they went ahead and re-monetized it. But the damage was already done. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to start the show up. I'm done rambling. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully everybody is having a good Sunday afternoon.
Awesome Sunday.
Sunday
Before the grind.
Yeah, no, right. Lord, don't even bring that up. This is where the weekends are just too short.
Have a couple of more drinks.
I'm gonna do something I ain't done yet. I think this is how it work. I'm gonna actually take my birthday weekend off of work.
You mean you don't take your birthday off? I always take my birthday off.
It's another day for me, bro.
I say, not gonna happen.
Some reason that picture that Shifty made is not letting me put on
I'll do it.
StreamYard for some reason.
Just say you got a chance. Sometimes you gotta modify it so do MP4. Or...
Yeah, I'm about to do that now.
Is it a picture or a video?
A picture. He did the thing of me creeping on y'all.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of times I just go put you in converter, MP verter or whatever.
It'll convert the file.
GPA converter.
Yeah.
Do it in seconds.
Looking like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I did it. I did a modification.
Darth Roberts.
Just creeping. Looking all snaggletooth like a SOB.
It's like, what are they talking about on the Hangout this week? Let me take note.
Actually, I don't know what you talked about this week, man. I've been so busy at work this week. I haven't been going to my break till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I completely missed your show and like all the shows I watched throughout the week.
We're wondering why we didn't see you in the comments creeping.
Yeah, man. Not me. And then I've been so before I get to the super chat, which I'm gonna get some Hindu music to play every time Geeky Guy does a super chat. We're gonna play the Hindu music. It's gonna be like or 7-Eleven bell ringing or something,
7-Eleven bell ringing.
Yeah, I told him dude, I'm gonna go out and buy a turban and play some Hindu music every time he does a super chat.
That is not nice, beta.
And then I'm gonna be like,
he's working on
like this with my turban.
You working hard, Danny.
Working hard to monetize, boy. Go ahead.
I'll help him. I'll help him out. I'll help him out on that one.
But I've been reading Fire and Blood like crazy. I'm
Where you at?
I'm 252 pages in,
Dude,
and I still haven't even got the House of the Dragon yet.
I know. It's a history lesson.
They got it on Spotify right now. I'm thinking about starting listening to it.
So here's the thing. I got it on Audible, right? I started listening, but I had to keep stopping and look stuff up because because they're throwing so much names at you and so much information, and everybody's name is there's everybody has the same name.
They're all the same, yeah.
There's like 500 Aegons. There's like 500 Joffreys. And I'm like, hold on, is this Aegon the second or Aegon the third? Wait, who was he married to? Why does his wife sound like that person's wife?
Yeah.
So I'm like, screw this mess.
different voices for each character, or just one person?
No, just it's a maester is narrating it because it's through the perspective of the Citadel and stuff like that, which I think is an awesome layout for it. But I was like, look, I need to be able to actually focus on this, so I went out and got the Kindle version. So I play the Audible version while I follow the book.
That's smart. So, I told you you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, so I'm 252 pages in. I'm toward the part where King Jaehaerys, which is like the fourth king, the fourth Targaryen king or whatever, and I'm like, man, like the book is really, really good.
That's way for House Dragon then.
Yeah, well, the book takes place 300 years before. House of Dragon takes place 200 years before. So we got to go through 100 years of history before we even get to Rhaenyra and all that stuff. But they do mention her and her father early on in the book because, again, the Maester is telling a history story. But I thought Aegon's conquest was fascinating. I thought I believe it was his brother that took over, the one that was like something the cruel McGregor the cruel or whatever, like he just kills everybody. Like, but yeah, I mean, it's really, really good. But out of 800 pages, I'm only 251 pages in.
I'm telling you, man. I read so much of that book in the beginning, I forgot half of it, but then I started following. And when I listen to it, I have to listen to that like maximum speed because he talks so slow, the guy.
Yes.
Oh, you got up to speed.
Oh, I up the speed because else I'm like, I fall asleep.
Yeah,
I fall asleep.
I've been reading a lot. It just like I can do Audible Star Wars books, but if there wasn't information. Yes, because everybody's name is the same. Like there's even Baratheons, like characters that we know from Game of Thrones. That there's characters that have the same. Like there's already another Daenerys.
Yeah, Daenerys.
There's I didn't know there was another Daenerys before there was Daenerys. Yeah. I was like, man, what the heck, bro? And each person has like 5 million kids and trying to keep track of all the kids. Yeah,
and all got different parents, so you're trying to figure out who's connected and everything.
Yeah,
the bastards.
I did find it hilarious that Robert Baratheon in Game of Thrones is trying to wipe out the Targaryen bloodline, but his family has Targaryen blood in his family.
So he got to kill himself if he wants to do it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to talk Game of Thrones. This ain't a
book club.
Book club. Yeah,
turn to a book club.
All right, I guess we can get to the geeky guy super chat. Danny's already falling asleep.
Just some geeky guy. $5. I am so glad for the first time in 38 years since Aliens were finally a good alien movie. And yes, Prometheus was trash. Not sorry.
As offensive that is, that's pretty good.
I saw Alien Romulus earlier today. I went to a matinee. I seen DJ did a review. I haven't watched it yet because I literally just got home from the movies a little while ago. My thoughts on the movie, I enjoyed it a lot. Last 15 minutes, I hated. I was kind of torn with the last 15 minutes. I like how it ramped back up, but I thought the ending with her hanging out the spaceship was kind of dumb. Well, I thought it was because I felt like there was two different endings, right? Because they started putting Isabella Mercedes in the cryotube, and she was injected with the thing. I'm like, oh man, when she wakes up, shit's gonna go down. Sorry for the profanity, everybody. Crap is gonna go down. But they're like, end right there. Yeah, I thought it was gonna end there, and I'm like, man, that's a great ending. And they kept going, and then they had like this baby alien. It was an engineer. Yeah, that's the one thing I would give it as a positive. Yeah, I like the fact that was a Prometheus callback to the engineers. Yeah, I liked that, but I just felt like that last 15 minutes wasn't really necessary. Yeah, but I will say my favorite character was Andy. The actor. Mine too. Andy. Mine too. His role, I mean, he killed it because he basically played two characters. He did play two characters. Yeah. The first character had a stutter and whatnot, and then when he played, when he got serious. I like that. Yeah, he was my favorite part of the whole movie. The whole movie. He's the only person's name I remember out of the whole movie. Dude, I don't even remember the main character's name. Rain, I think her name was. I think it was something like that. Yeah. But I'm just like, all you human characters are stupid, and I hope you all die.
I did like how they had more practical effects than CGI. So I will say that.
Well, one thing's for certain. It's making its money back because they only had an $80 million budget.
That's what they need to do.
I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a good movie. It was good.
And I think it's going to make about $100,000.
Yeah.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
Sorry.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
It kept you suspense the whole time. Like you were always waiting for something to happen.
Other than that 15 minutes, and it's not like that 15 minutes is bad. Yeah. I just feel like it kind of dragged out.
The first ending should have been the ending, I think, or cut to when they actually get to where they're going, and that's when it all helps, you know, and it cuts like that.
Or cuts there, and then like 9 years later, they get to wherever they're going, they open up the tube and
and this would go to black.
That's why that would have been like, oh my god, I gotta find out what happens next. But this was just like.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the callbacks to the original Alien.
Yeah.
I like the callback to like the Prometheus with the alien at the end. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Good sci-fi horror movie. It's one of the better Alien movies, I think. The best one, no. But
see, I like Prometheus. People hate Prometheus. I love Prometheus.
People are 50-50 on that. I like it because it tells more of the story.
Yeah.
You know, in that world, but it's not my favorite Alien movie. 1 and 2 are my favorite, hands down. Like you can't beat those two.
I still never seen 3 or 4, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
I don't like Covenant. I did not like Covenant at all.
I didn't like Covenant either.
Yeah. So, and what's that one? Resurrection. Is that the one?
Resurrection.
You have Aliens 3 and Aliens Resurrection.
Yeah, I did not like those. So I would.
I skipped those.
Probably number 4 at Prometheus. That's where I would put it at. So.
Yeah, I skipped those, but I like the fact that they did what Predator did. They went back to basics. Alien is a horror movie. They made it a horror movie.
Yep.
You know, and it was a small indie. Well, it wasn't indie, but it smelled like a small budget. You know,
it felt like an 80s movie to me.
Yeah,
like 80s. That
dude, like this year feels like 80 movies. Like we had Ghostbusters this year. Yeah. We had Twisters, Alien, like
80s, 90s.
And for the most part, they're all doing well.
Yeah. So, I did see and I saw Shifty talk about it. They're doing Aliens Earth.
So a Hulu series.
I'm hoping it's like Prey because it takes her 70 years before the first one, apparently.
Maybe, but this is supposed to be a series though, not a movie like Prey. So,
but if they can do it on that same style of Prey, I'll be down for it. So.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. I think FX.
No, it's gonna be Hulu will play FX.
Same thing. So
yeah. Just all right, Danny. You okay, buddy?
I'm good. I heard it was better than what y'all were saying, but okay.
We just said it was good.
I give it a 7. I give it a 7.5.
Y'all saying it's good. The videos I listened to yesterday said it was like great, superb, best thing ever. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there with DJ. I think I would give it a 7.5, 8.
I will watch it again when it comes out.
Yeah, I would watch it again too.
Let's watch it again.
I just the last 15 minutes fell apart.
I'm happy that when I see a trailer, that trailer looks good. I spend my money for a ticket and I leave happy. I'm happy for that, you know.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the first things I asked. Did I just waste 2 hours of my life or not?
That's the thing,
bro.
Only 2 hours. Only 2 hour movie. So,
dude, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I dry snitched on somebody at the movie theater today, bro.
What happened?
But I don't feel bad for this guy. So I'm at the theater, right? Like last week, I had a problem at the concession stand. Homeboy didn't want to give me my soda with ice, my Sprite with ice. This time, I'm waiting in the concession stand, and this dude behind me. The way the concession stand goes, it lines up in like a little maze with walls with candy and stuff, so you can't see what happens in between the walls. So the guy behind me, like hits my butt. So I look back to like get ready to hit him or say something to him, and he has a bag, and he's loading the bag up with candy, pizza, soda,
pizza.
Yeah, the hot and ready pizza already on this display, and he puts 2 pizzas in there. He puts a blanket in there. He puts one of those tin popcorn buckets in there. Like he loads this up, and he's right behind me. And I'm like, what's this guy doing? Yeah. So I finally get up to the concession stand. I'm like, hey, can I get a Sprite with ice? And the guy next to me goes over to the other side, and he's like, yeah, I want a drink. And I look at the lady behind me that's giving my order. I'm like, yo, I'm just giving you a heads up. This dude, he's got tons of crap in his bag. I'm like, he was loading that thing up. And she doesn't know what to do because she's not allowed to accuse somebody of something.
Yeah.
Because at Walmart, we could see them, but we can't accuse them. We need evidence. I'm like, you don't have to say none. I'll take care of it. So I get my drink. I go up. I'm like, ma'am, just let you know, homeboy's got a whole mess of stuff in his bag. He's like, oh, yeah. And he starts unloading. And it felt like one of those cartoons where you just keep on loading and the bag never empties. Like he just kept loading it up, bro. Like the stuff he was pulling out. And I like, really, bro? And I walked.
Messed up that guy's dinner.
Wow.
Bro, he shouldn't be going to the theater snatching everything. You know what's going to happen, right? He's going to keep doing that, and they're going to start checking everybody's bag. And I like to bring snacks in my wife's purse. And he's going to ruin it for me because he wants to steal everything.
Let's just be honest. It's because he grabbed your butt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it was. That was it. You say, you touched my butt?
Look,
you're going down, bro.
I know this ain't socially correct to say, but I think he was a little retarded anyway. Wow. Yes, I used the R word. I don't care. Retards are retards. All right. We can go to the super chat now.
Listen,
homophobic, racist.
Who said anything about homophobic? I don't care who sticks what in their mouth.
Well, you care who sticks something in your butt. You was mad like he trying to stick something in your butt. So you like,
hey, speaking of the gays, y'all heard the new stuff about the Mayo?
The Mayo? Oh,
yeah. I saw
the what?
I saw the video.
My video come up tonight. Yeah.
The Mail, the mailman,
the Mayo.
X-Men 97. Yeah, they actually
director.
Yeah, it came out about what actually happened in history of stuff. Yeah. Nude photos of staff members.
Yeah, they got him painting them as being almost like a sexual predator.
Is there any proof of it yet?
Disney said sexual misconduct in their statement.
Yep.
But there's another reporter that he has details but not confirmed. But Disney did say in their report sexual misconduct.
So, there's certain things you just can't do, no matter what your orientation.
And he has history of stuff that happened back when he was on The Witcher too. Kind of the same stuff too. So
I don't agree they should take him off his I think take him off for his credits for
that I think he can fight that with the union.
I don't agree with that, but everything
I do agree with not inviting him to the Emmys and stuff like that because you don't want his face, but you can't take away his credit for writing because you have other people in the past who have done stuff and they're still got director's credit, writing credit.
Yeah, you can't take the credit away from somebody, but you can take them off the project and not promoting and stuff like that.
Yep. Can I get to the super chat now?
Yes, but before we do, why isn't nobody hitting the like button? Why? Is everybody's fingers broke?
Click.
Really, it takes 5 seconds to hit the like button.
You know whose fingers wasn't broken?
Video.
Whose? What is that thing?
I said I never get likes on my video. I've seen some 0 likes, and I'll say, please hit the like button. It helps.
I think some people purposely, when you ask like, "Hey, hit the like button," they purposely don't hit the like button.
You got reverse psychology. Don't hit my like button, please.
Just the Monty, $10. Why the Craven trailer didn't look terrible, considering we're all talking about Sony. I still don't trust them with making live action Spider-Man movies on their own.
I gotta admit, this trailer looked better than the first.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like,
I've been the biggest hater on this.
Are we not? Is this gonna be the only good thing that we're gonna be disappointed?
Because all the good stuff was in the trailer.
Yeah, the transformation to the Rhino, I was like, that look like it might. But then when they showed this, I saw someone that slowed down the picture of the Rhino.
Yeah,
that can be like post.
Yeah. You can't take that as the you're talking about the CGI.
Yeah,
of course you can't take the CGI seriously when they show these trailers.
And it looked pretty good in that prison.
They showed it today at the theater when I went to see
same
Alien. When they showed the Rhino, like it was really fast, but it looked good on the big screen. You know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a big hater of this movie, but I will say the second trailer does look better.
It's go to that old saying, man. Sometimes a broken clock be right twice a day.
Yeah,
so maybe this is one of the Sony movies that's going to be good.
I hope. It's kind of a double-edged sword because if the one does good, they're gonna keep going, but then we'll get crappy stuff after this.
I just want to point out that this is what the Rhino's first appearance looked like. Everybody wants to criticize the CGI. Do you remember what he looked like early on, guys?
A onesie. It was a onesie with a horn on it.
Yeah.
No, this. Go ahead. Like this whole series, this movie, it looks like a great action movie from what we saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
But in order to save the franchise and make anything, they need to connect it to something. They need to connect it to something and follow up on it. And
see what's so frustrating? If this movie is good, they could have done that to all other movies, and then this next Spider-Man could have been like this universe's Endgame. This thing they could have done all the Sinister Six. To the
reverse Endgame.
A reverse Endgame. Yeah. And then pull into the Spider-Man 4, whatever it's going to be. That would have been fire, but no one wants to see that now because Morbius sucked. There is split on the
Madam Web,
the different Venoms. Madam Web was
garbage.
Yeah. So I'm just like, if they would
I
have
also
done that so good, like you said, DJ, it could have been reverse Endgame. Sony would have knocked it out the park, and it would have been like, man, that would have been awesome.
Go ahead, guys.
They need a live action Spider-Man at some point of this movie. They need to have forget about a poster, forget about a picture or anything like that. They need a live action Spider-Man at some point in this movie in order to bring back some kind of thrive or thirst or curiosity.
It's like I said, there should be an end credit scene where he's like, now I'm hunting my ultimate prey, and it cuts to New York. And you see him swing by. That's all they got to do.
If they hadn't done this already, they need to go back and reshoot a version of Venom. This next Venom that's going to implement Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If they haven't done that, they need to do that now. If they do that and this Craven is,
I don't have the ring around.
That could breathe some life into this franchise.
Yeah. They said I agree that it got to connect it somehow.
Yeah,
you have to connect all these movies some way. Not Madam Web. Don't connect her to anything. Get rid of that. Forget about that. But Morbius, Venom, Craven.
To tell you the truth, if they do that, if they try to introduce the Beyonder, Madam Web and Beyonder, now they were tightly close in the comic.
Bring Scorpion. We had Scorpion. Didn't Vulture meet Scorpion in jail? So he can recruit him for his team. Somehow they meet Venom. Somehow they meet Craven. Rhino's going to be in it now. So
you got half of the sense.
Yep.
See, I kind of feel opposite than you guys do. I don't feel like they need to connect it to any of the Spider-Mans at all. I think the reason why this movie works, unlike something like Madam Web or Morbius, is because Craven had a whole history before he even met Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's why it works, because he's not, yes, he goes to hunt Spider-Man for the greatest hunt, but he has a life and a history before Spider-Man. Venom, even though I don't like those movies, it works because Venom had the Lethal Protector comic book series. Yes, he got the symbiote from Peter, so in that aspect, you need Spider-Man. But the reason why Madam Web and Morbius didn't work was they are so tied to Spider-Man's essence, and they are not standalone characters. Madam Web, her whole purpose is to see the guide Peter. Morbius, his whole, he showed up in issue 101 of Amazing Spider-Man.
He works with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Did Morbius have a relationship with Black Cat, Felicia Hardy?
Maybe they could have put in the cartoon.
If they're going to do standalone movie, I want a Black Cat standalone.
Yeah, Black Cat's another one that can stand alone without Spider-Man in it. It's like I know, man. The Matrix is going insane, Spider-Verse. I told you you live in a simulation.
That's about to die.
Black Cat, I don't want anybody getting
epilepsy.
We're cat burglars. That completely works without Spider-Man being in it. But I don't agree with you guys where you say they have to connect and Peter or Spider-Man has to be in it.
The only reason I say that, Rob, because they from the beginning, that's what they led us to believe they were doing when they
I understand
Spider-Man and all that stuff,
Yeah, I understand that.
Back on that, if they want to make some money and try to salvage this mess, because most people think when they think of that, when they think of Sony, the only thing they think of good is the Spider-Man franchise, which is in essence is keeping it afloat. They want to try and salvage this mess and try and make, excuse my French, trying to make chicken sell out of chicken shit. They need to go ahead and connect this mess they got back here, to somehow be like, okay, well, it wasn't where I would have done it, but at least it makes sense. Like you say, the Madam Web, the Morbius movies don't make sense.
The only reason why I am okay with them not connecting is one, they kind of tried and already failed by the end of at the end of one of the movies when Vulture was in Morbius's. Like, how? That makes no sense. How did Doctor Strange send you there when you weren't even from there? They were sending everybody back from where they're from. You weren't from there. Like, so it doesn't make sense. Not only that, like, if they put Venom against Spider-Man, that you just spent 3 movies making us root for Eddie. Now you're telling us to root against Eddie? You want us to root against Craven? Like, you want us to root for him. Now you're telling us not to. I kind of
it's the way they portray Venom now. He's a goofball. So Venom being pure evil and fighting Spider-Man now.
They get all this. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be anti-villain is just the ticket now.
Yeah, the anti-hero.
Everybody is making the anti-hero or the.
Well, they're not even like anti-heroes. They're more of just misfits.
Venom is.
Well, no, to be an anti-hero, you have to like do some bad stuff, like really bad stuff.
Like the Punisher.
The Punisher is an anti-hero. Like, he's gonna do whatever it takes.
Venom didn't do any bad stuff. Like, he just eats villains' heads off. That's not. They're villains. Like, we're not supposed to root for them. But there is a series. Okay, if they want to keep down this road, I don't like it. But there are certain villains that can be done. I think Tombstone is a villain that works great by himself as just
gang related with him.
Gang war movie. Like that would work. Not the original Scorpion, but the one that they introduced in No Way or Homecoming.
Yeah,
because that's the ultimate version. He is also a gang member.
Yeah.
And in the Ultimate Universe, that could work as a movie. Like there's certain aspects that they can take. Like Craven, I think works perfect for the movie. I don't know if the movie's gonna be good, but this is the first Sony movie that I actually have interest in. Like, I'll go watch it for an action film.
The action looks good. I will say that.
I agree.
But I'm worried they showed all the good parts, all the good kills in the trailer. You know.
But if they would take the girls from the Madam Web and give them their solo movies and flesh them out, like I would watch first of all, I want Cindy Sweeney to play Black Cat. Bro, I would order my ticket today. Today. Just on the announcement alone.
Yeah.
Some people
there are certain people that were born to play a role.
She looks just like her.
Yeah. It's true. We said it the first time the movie came out.
Yeah.
What I really like about this too, Russell Crowe. At first I said that's how Craven sounds in my head, like how, when Russell Crowe's talking. So the voice that they have, the other guy, what's his name? Is it Kit?
No, and Taylor something.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
He sounded okay.
Still when I see him.
Yeah,
he sounded okay, but he didn't sound like.
He doesn't have that deep, like menacing voice.
He's also British too, so just remember that.
That's true. Yeah,
a British playing a Russian.
Oh, this is good. It's coming out. Traditional movies that come out in December do pretty good.
What's your what are you talking about? Do you think the movie's gonna be good? Because just because it makes money in the box office doesn't mean it's good. And if you think it's gonna be good, what's your expectation for good?
I think people are gonna like it. I don't think it's gonna flop. I think when people vote for it, it'll probably be no lower than a 7 out of 10. That's what I think.
No lower than 7. Man, my definition good is anything over 4 for this movie.
I'll get 5 is over.
Yeah, if it comes in at a 4.4,
I think yeah.
Wow.
The first trailer, I would agree with you, but the second trailer, I was like, this looks really good. So
don't put your expectations up because the trailer.
We've been burned 20 times by trailers.
If it stays at that level of how it looked the whole movie, I think it'll make a 7.
My bar is 7 out of 10 on this one. That way I can be impressed.
I've seen good movies this year that I would even go higher than a 7. So there's no way I would go. Yeah. Like I think people's rating scales are insane. People think like a good movie is like a 9 or a 10, but a 6 or 7 is a movie.
Yeah, a 5 is okay. I was okay. 6,
average.
7,
5 is average.
Movie. 8, 9. That's a good.
Yeah,
good, I want to see it again like a couple times.
Just like Alien Romulus, I give it like you a 7.5.
Yeah,
that's a good solid movie.
Yeah,
this movie just has to be better than Madam Web. financially.
I think
as long as you ain't the bottom of Sony's pool,
it's going to be better than Madam Web, hands down. I have no doubt on that.
We thought more was the lowest bar you can go. So I mean, we never know.
Just some geeky guy comes in. Read this super chat with mundane tobacco playing in the background. Would you rather be trapped with a xenomorph or the Utja from the Predator?
What is the Utja?
Yeah, what the hell is a Utja?
The Predator.
Oh, sounds like a yeast infection.
Just say the Predator.
He wants to be. He knows.
Yeah, why you gotta be so technical? Just say a xenomorph or a predator. Why you gotta be all? First of all,
there's different tribes in the Predator.
A predator is more intelligent than a xenomorph, so I would.
The one in this movie was pretty smart. The way they were baiting them out.
Yeah.
Shh. Sorry. Spoilers. Like you haven't seen it.
Damn, we spoiled the last 15.
Yeah, I know, right? We told the whole movie.
And I was like saying,
we told the whole movie.
They stay in the chat. Please don't spoil. I like they're not.
And Nick bailed. I'm out.
My bad.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I still pick Xenomorph.
I'll take Xenomorph. Yeah.
Nah, take Xenomorph.
I don't think you can reason with the Xenomorph. You already seen Alien versus Predator. You can reason with the Predator.
Only Danny Glover.
Yeah.
No,
he's the only one who can reason with it.
Negative. The what's the girl? They've been on. No.
No, he's gonna hit me with those crappy Alien vs Predator movies.
I don't count those.
I'm just saying in that movie they became allies when the Xenomorphs was in that thing and they had to team up to get out of there.
Yeah,
they were friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allies.
They tag teamed.
The only thing about Xenomorphs, they're harder to kill. Like it takes more to kill them than a Predator.
I don't know, man. That Predator in that movie, man. Yeah. He put this electronic net across this the little tunnel, and man, he's sliding something like cheese.
I still rather be humped by an alien, a xenomorph, because predators, like, they're smart, they're intelligent,
technology.
Like they have technology, they can turn invisible. Man, that's too much, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even see when I turn my kitchen light off.
I thought you said something else instead of hunt.
What?
But you said I'd rather be humped by a I was like,
bag touch my butt does not mean I want to be humped.
What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna click this super chat. I'm gonna go fill up my drink.
Oh my god, just something you got comes from
one of chest busters. That's a gruesome death, man. Have your chest bust up like that.
Oh, man. Dude, I'm telling you, in this movie, man, the way they do those chest bursts, it's disturbing.
See, I'm not the only one. See, people in the chat understood the same thing as me. Just some geeky guy, $5. I hope they make a sequel where they bring back David and answer all the questions about why the engineers created us and why they want to kill us.
Yeah.
Okay.
That world is. I'm actually gonna go back and rewatch some of the movies. I haven't watched them in a long time, but that world is like very expanding and everything. So I'm kind of want to know more. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to watch them in order.
Yeah.
I just saw Aliens about 2 months ago. So it's such a great movie.
I did a reaction to an animated one. Someone made an animated one. It's really good. It's called Alien Fan Made. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's anime style, like the 80s anime. It's called Alien Monday. It's really good.
Man, we've been saying it for a while on all our shows.
I say it all the time.
That some fan made stuff is
better than some of the biggest production stuff you see out there from studios.
Yep.
Yep.
This is true.
Yeah, it's Alien Monday. Really good.
Yeah.
What's true?
So that's fan-made stuff is better than some of the stuff you see in the theaters.
Yep.
I hope they make a sequel where they bring back David and answer all the questions about why create us and why they want to kill us. Why would they do that though? I like Prometheus, but a lot of people don't. So why would they continue that story?
That's what
I wonder so with Alien Earth, like what's the how that's going to take place 70 years for the first one. So how's that going to involve its own planet Earth? Like what's the whole storyline behind that?
I have no idea.
Shifty, you're the expert. It's your IP, remember?
What movie would make a good streaming series?
Robotech.
Robotech?
You talking about the 80s cartoon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, no, he's saying what movie would make a good streaming service, not what good streaming service would make a good movie.
No, what movie would make a good streaming series?
Yeah, Robotech is already a series.
Yeah, yeah. What movie? Turn a movie.
So what I just said, forget about it. It doesn't make.
Yeah. Trying to think. What's the good
X-Men?
Twisters. I was watching 10 episodes of them running.
District 9.
District 9 is a good one.
Turn that into a series. I'll definitely watch that.
Give me District 10, man.
Yeah, been wanting that for years.
District 9 is a good one. Dune.
Dune died more in that world. On April on HBO. Have them do it.
Yeah, HBO did a series.
Yeah,
I think HBO is doing Harry Potter reboot as a series.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good choice.
That's gonna be interesting. I wonder how to. So they're basically retelling the whole story again, right?
Yeah, but I'm super excited for it because instead of having a 2-hour movie for one book, we're gonna have 10 episodes, 1 hour episodes. Yeah.
It's gonna be a book.
Yeah.
Since I don't think we're gonna get another one, like Rob said earlier, I think a few streams back. What am I seeing? The Batman, the one starting Robert Pattinson as a series.
Yeah,
so he comes from year one till what we see him to be now.
Yeah. Like from when his parents died until they
can pick off him right now from where he's at now. I think that would be good because I don't think he's going to get a Batman too.
Dude, I got so many people yelling at me on Friday about that. Like it was just my prediction. I was like, because I feel like the movie kept getting delayed. The second one, the first one came out a few years back.
Yeah.
And it kept getting delayed. And I'm like, well, guys, my personal opinion is I feel like this movie's just never going to come out. And people are like, you're stupid, Rob. James Gunn already said they're going to start filming in February. I'm like, bro, Nicolas Cage's Superman movie got canceled the day before it filmed. Yeah. And also, let's not forget, Batgirl filmed and was done and they canceled it.
Yeah.
So
not only that, man, it's like a lot of studios, for example, The Eternals, not happening. Eternals 2, they scrapped out of dead in the water.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is that last trailer we saw the Eternals sticking out the ground, and then the Captain America 4, the last one they showed, they showed a pan.
He's flying by or whatever.
You saw the Eternal sticking out the water.
Everybody kept complaining about how come they're not mentioning this.
I mean, like, it's not some small thing you can ignore. It's literally the size of a freaking ocean. You know?
But as for Batman, though, like personally, it just doesn't make sense that you're trying to reboot a new universe and you're going to confuse fans right out the gate with two different Batmans.
Yeah,
like, come on, man. Yeah. I have a question. I don't know if you guys have been following this, so maybe you guys can let me know. But I know Captain America 4 went under tons of massive reshoots. Basically, they just made a whole new movie. Is the leader not in this version now?
Yeah, there's a to me, I think it's a leader. Yes. Somebody, like, he got a baseball hat on, and he got his hat turned, his back is turned to the camera, and he's on the phone. That looks like that guy has like green skin. Looks like to me.
He's still in the movie.
I have to go back and look at that trailer.
Yeah, because they showed the trailer today again at the theater, and I'm just like, this doesn't look like Liv Tyler's in it or a leader or anything.
I'm surprised they didn't show her being such a big name, you know?
Yeah.
And then the comic book, she's supposed to become the female Red Hulk.
The female Red She-Hulk, right?
Yeah, the Red She-Hulk. Yeah.
Dude, I like the Red She-Hulk. She's kind of fine, bro.
Red She-Hulk.
Samuel Stokes being a member.
40 months.
40 months. A long time, bro. Thank you. Appreciate your support, bro.
Did we get the other one?
Yeah, Valhalla. Yeah, the one. What movie would make a good streaming service? Yeah. I can tell you the reverse of that. Which streaming service will make a good movie? Any of the Star Wars shows.
Yeah.
Pick one. They all should have been movies. The only Star Wars streaming show that I can say worked. I love Andor, but that's not the one I'm gonna say because I think Andor could have been a movie too. Okay. But I would say is Mandalorian. It was an original character with original story.
And very episodic.
Well, would we been mad if we went to the theater and see the Acolyte?
No, because a lot of that bull crap that we complained about would have been fleshed out during the editing.
Yeah.
Because when you have a 2-hour movie, you can't get away with as much garbage as you can with 8 hours. Yeah. Or I mean, granted, each episode was like 30 to 40 minutes, but that's still 8 episodes. 5 hours. Is about 4 or 5 hours. Like there was some guy who took Obi-Wan and cut it down to a 2-hour movie, and it's phenomenal. Like they completely cut out all the fluff and just made it.
That's what we need now instead of director's cut. Give me the movie cut.
That book was so much better than the show, though. Kenobi book.
The Kenobi,
because I think me and Rob both bought the Rise of Skywalker and the book.
Yeah, the Rise of Skywalker. Yeah,
it's 200 times better.
You think about the Kenobi movie or the show, right? A lot of the stuff that we complained about, like the one Inquisitor no one liked, she probably would have been cut completely out of the movie because they would have to spend with only 2 hours. You have to focus on the feud between Obi-Wan and Vader. So you wouldn't have time to do all this nonsense with that female Inquisitor. And the same thing with Acolyte. They would have to focus on Chimera, the twins, and we wouldn't have so many millions of flashbacks. That entire flashback episode probably would have been like the first 15 minutes of the movie. And then they would have cut to present day.
Flashbacks piss off the fans a lot, but a lot of times you look like, especially in the Boba Fett. Oh my God, Hanzo, that was one of his main things. Flashback. The flashbacks a lot of time is what gave us information that we needed to, in my opinion, to push the story along. Because if we didn't have the flashbacks, then how did he get from point A to point B?
I can see both sides of the argument though,
because when it's overused, it's like a cop out sometimes.
The original 6 Star Wars movie never had any flashbacks.
Yeah, George Lucas said he had flashbacks.
Because and you watch the first Star Wars that came out in 1977. They talk about the Empire, the Clone Wars. They talk about all this stuff, and you're sitting there as a viewer going, "I have no idea what they're talking about," and they never explain it, never show you flashbacks. They just continue on with the story. It's up to the viewer to fill in the blank.
Yeah.
But today everybody wants everything spoon-fed to them. What does this mean? What does this mean? That's what I liked about Game of Thrones. When you watch the first season of Game of Thrones, they're talking about Rob's rebellion, the Mad King. You have no idea what any of this stuff means.
I need to go read the books now to figure out what they're talking about,
Dude, I just restarted Game of Thrones last week, and I'm still learning something new. And this is like the 8th time I watched the series.
There's so much detail and things.
I finished my 3rd watch through.
That's why even like after we read the book and you go back to watch House of the Dragon, you're gonna see like
you're gonna pick up stuff,
different perspective.
Exactly.
Go ahead. The first season of Game of Thrones, I just got done watching this episode, and I found this out a couple times before, but the like episode 7, when they're in King's Landing, Varys goes down to the dragon pit under the castle, and he's talking to the one guy who sold Daenerys to Drogo, right? And they're talking about like she's not ready, this ain't gonna happen, and they're talking about the Targaryen uprising, bringing back the Targaryens. Yep. But the first time you watch that, you have no idea. It isn't until it ain't until like season 5. That scene makes sense. Yeah. And so when you go back and rewatch, you're like, holy crap, they were setting this up from the beginning.
Yeah, I saw on YouTube too, like they say the people that like train and take care of the dragons, they had them dressed kind of like monks and real feeble, but in the books they were very specific armor and that kind of stuff. But they didn't have enough money to do that. They had to spend the money on like Daemon and the other dragon riders, make their armor look good because it would have been too much money spent on these elegant armors that they wore. I was like, they control these dragons and they ain't got any kind of armor on and stuff. But then when you get that stuff, then you can see, okay, that makes sense. And they said the guy that wrote the books said, okay, that's good right there for us for this story.
I like. Go ahead.
I like when people this source material. That's why source material is here. When you ignore it, you get crap. When you actually get stuff like that, you get good quality stuff.
I like when shows and movies don't hold your hand and they expect the viewer to figure it out. So when everybody was like, and he acted like, we didn't get these answers. I don't mind that. Like tell your story, but by the end of it, know what the conclusion is. My biggest problem with Ahsoka was we were following Balin and his apprentice this whole time, and I was like, okay, man, I don't need no backstory on who this guy is, what he's not. But then
it never paid off.
It never paid off. You know, at least with George Lucas, he went back and he paid it off with the prequel, so we figured that out. Game of Thrones paid it off toward the later seasons where you started to learn more about the history. The problem with Disney Star Wars, and I kind of agree with the flashback argument that Anzo has, is I feel like it's a cheap trick to try to throw as much exposition at the viewer. Like, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened.
Exposition is all it is. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm just
like, sometimes it's like the old saying, you got to read your crowd. Back then, the crowd wasn't as, I won't say sophisticated or whatever the case, whatever word you want to plug in there. But now they're like, some of us want to be force fed. I'm not saying everybody.
You're short fans now. Everybody wants
you gotta kind of, it's like supply and demand. Okay, I demand that you show me this ABC 1, 2, 3. And back in 20, 30, 40 years ago, the demand wasn't that high. So you gotta kind of like read the crowd.
The thing is though, with Book of Boba Fett, it was overused. Like they could have had one episode of a whole flashback.
Same thing with Acolyte,
and just take care of that. You know, and Acolyte too, like you just said, Rob. But Acolyte was more like
Acolyte did it more poor though. Boba Fett,
yes,
they did
worse.
They did the rebat. They did the flashback to show this particular point that they made. Acolyte, they pretty much showed the exact same thing over. But maybe change 2 or 3 little different elements. So I like the way Boba Fett, at least Boba Fett's had a rhyme to the reason. To me, Acolyte is like, I hate using this, but it was particularly lazy. Like, okay, you just showed this same episode 3 episodes ago.
Yep.
You only changed 1 or 2 elements of it. That was a waste of film, in my opinion. But
yeah, I think Book of Boba Fett did it perfectly fine because it was a mixture of flashbacks with present day. Exactly. We literally took two episodes out of an 8-episode series to dedicate to the same backstory, just from 2 different point of views.
On Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
No.
Acolyte.
Oh, no, Acolyte, I mean.
Sorry, okay. Yeah.
Lorenzo Combo, $2 says, "What up, Rob? I heard they are rebooting the Star Wars sequels."
That's not true.
No. I saw that article. It's all clickbait stuff.
Yeah, it's all clickbait. There's no way that they're gonna take movies that let's not forget, guys, each one of those movies made over $1 billion. They might do shows or movies that can retcon some of that stuff, but they can't reboot them. Yeah. It's canon regardless of what anybody says. You know, I personally don't like Rise of Skywalker, but it's canon. It is what it is, and there's no way they're going to reboot it. So that's clickbait, man.
Just some geeky guy for $5. This episode of Storms Live was brought to you by Quickie Mart. Thank you. Please come again. Who needs a Quickie Mart? I do.
That was a great episode, man.
I'll tell you what, man. This gonna sound racist, but I didn't think 7-Elevens still existed until I was down in Charleston, and man, they got a bunch of them there.
We got a 7-Eleven on every road, every block down here, bro.
And they just remodel all of them too, man.
Not where I'm at, man. It's Quick. It's what's the one? Quick.
Dude, if there was no 7-Elevens, Adam wouldn't have a job.
We got QT. QT is taking over here, boy.
Okay. Yeah,
Adam would not have a job if there was no 7-Elevens around, bro.
You got Parker's up there, Danny? Parker's is big down here.
Nope.
You guys live in the same state.
Well,
we live in a town apart. We live in a town apart.
Different regions.
Apart.
Different
regions. You live in Charleston. You live in Berkeley County, right?
Yeah, but man, your state's not that big though.
You said Georgetown County?
Dorchester County.
Dorchester, yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm talking like Berkeley, Charleston,
Dorchester touches Clarendon County on 95.
These guys acting like they live country apart, man.
No, I'm saying he said Parker. I never heard of Parker's.
Yeah, Parker's
that's like a county apart, and then there is no 7-Elevens where I'm at.
Yeah, it's a regional thing down here, like.
It takes like 8 or 9 hours to get out of Florida. If you start in Miami and go to the end of Florida, it's almost a day drive just to get out of Florida.
I done did it. Texas is a day drive from East Texas to West Texas.
Yeah.
It's 12 hours. I mean,
I've drove from Beaufort, South Carolina to Destin, Florida, back in one day.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
That panhandle, man.
The
I-10. That I-10.
I hate I-10. When you get I-10 in Texas and you hit scan on your radio, it gives
ain't nothing. Once you get past like that western side of Texas,
oh my God.
I drove from Beaufort to Yuma, Arizona one time. Once you get West Texas, they ain't nothing.
Then you see them signs. You gotta go to El Paso, and the signs be like 742 miles.
To the next gas station.
Like, so when I saw a sign, like the mile sign, I make sure I would turn my head or look down or let another car go.
So you don't see it?
To block it.
So like when you're on a treadmill, you don't want to see the timer on. Just 2 minutes.
I put a towel over the timer. I always do that. I'm on the treadmill. I throw a towel over the timer. I don't want to see nothing till them 30 minutes or 45 minutes is up, and I hear the beep, 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 beep.
I swear, time moves slower on a treadmill. I don't know what it is. It's like a time vortex or whatever, but time goes slower.
Yeah, just like when you're hungry, you're waiting for your food to come out of the microwave. Feels like forever.
Try going from Thursday to Saturday with no food and see how slow time goes.
So doing that fasting thing?
Yeah, bro.
When you fast, do you do like lemon water or anything like that? Or you just
I do regular water and black coffee.
Okay.
You fast like 6 days?
No, I fast from Thursday to Saturday.
Do you do like any broth or anything? Like chicken broth or beef broth?
No, just water or black coffee. And the reason why I drink black coffee is to clean my system out.
Yeah, antioxidant and stuff in it.
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
I'm just waiting to loss so
far. 61 pounds. No, 63 pounds now.
As soon as Friday get here, I'm ravenous.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though. Like, I come Saturday, I'm like in the worst mood of all time until I get something to eat.
Angry,
man. I would be too, man. I'll be like freaking gnawing at the side of the couch.
I wake up, I weigh myself, take a picture. I'm like, I don't want no one to say hi. I don't want to say good morning. Like, I just want to go and get my food.
So you know what? Next time you post a picture, I'm gonna go. I smell chicken.
I'm gonna send you food like ribs and stuff.
What was that burger place you used to go to all the time?
Oh, you mean Wawa? It's a gas station.
Wawa, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I get gas at Wawa, but I have not ordered food from Wawa in like 6 months.
The Wawa, that's one up north too, right? Wawa is up north.
Yeah, it was a northern place, a northern chain.
We don't have that here, and I went to Delaware, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta go to Wawa. It's overrated. It's overrated."
But see, you guys have Wawa like stuff.
Yeah, we have like Parker's and
you have places. Greensville has I call it imitation Wawa. I don't know the name of it, but yeah.
Just like I think Crystal's was always the little small burgers.
Crystal's is a wannabe White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle.
Crystal was better, man. I love Crystal.
I like Crystal's better too, bro.
Yeah.
We have both. We have one White Castle. In Orlando,
we used to have Crystals here. We don't have them anymore.
Yeah, when I went to Greensville, I think there was a Crystals, and it was like real raggedy looking. I'm like, bro,
they're around here. Yeah, they're around here. They ain't. You're a relic,
dude. We ate at last time we were there back in July. We finally ate at that chicken place Bojangles, right? Cause I kept hearing about Bojangles. I'm like, all right,
Bojangles down there?
No, we don't have Bojangles down here.
Man.
So I'm like, our last day there before we hit the road to go to Georgia. I went and I got a chicken sandwich from there, and I'm like, my chicken dry, it's salty. You're like,
Bojangles got a peach cobbler now.
Yeah, they're biscuits in the morning.
It's dangerous. But chicken place, I think Popeye's the best from around here.
Popeyes is good down here too, but
I'll tell you what, Publix has the best fried chicken. I don't care. Publix,
I've heard about that.
They got the best fried chicken.
Oh, Publix fried chicken? Yeah.
That's hands down the best to me.
But if you want chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A is the best, man.
I will give them hands down the service.
The service is phenomenal.
Best ever.
Bro, you in and out in like 5 minutes.
I think they're overrated food-wise, man.
Oh, man.
I think they're overrated, man.
Overrated. They got a thing called this frosty lemonade drink. DJ, you need to try it, bro.
I like their waffle fries though. I will say I like the waffle
fries.
fries.
They open up one here in Ottawa. It's like here in Quebec. Everywhere else in Canada except Quebec, they didn't open it. The lineups to get into the one in Ottawa is insane. It
was like that in Florida too.
But it should be fast though, because they get it down pat.
Dude, this is science, man.
Where I work at now, they hire us like law enforcement. They say, look,
like you think right the here, line, yeah.
You'll be out the parking lot down the street, but you're probably what 10 minutes tops, if that.
Yeah.
They have your kids out there in the rain, snow, sleet, hail.
They got the little iPad umbrella. They out there getting your order.
They don't wait for you to get up to the menu.
No,
like they'll take your order 5 cars back, and then they're like, "What's your name?" And then as soon as you get up there, boom, 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 you're gone.
But I will say though, they're a cult because I don't care how your job is. It's my pleasure to serve you. That creeps me out, man. That creeps me out.
Hey, man, they're happy. They're off on Sundays.
They're a cult.
This is gonna sound racist, man. I'm sorry, DJ. It's gonna sound racist, but man, I go to the Chick-fil-A and I see us there. I'm like,
there's some get out stuff.
It's gonna be really slow. But they look like Rob, man. You be there, boom, 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 boom. I don't know what it is, man.
It creeps me out, man. It's my pleasure to serve you. I'm like,
thank you.
Help me twice.
And they dress so neat. You don't have nothing hanging or sagging.
You know, now that you say something, I don't think I ever seen a black person work.
I'm telling you, if you see more than 5, you gotta go ahead and go to the next place.
I see white people, Hispanic people.
If it is, they got the teacup in the back.
You guys are terrible.
No wonder that KFC across the street's not doing good business.
I'm telling you, man. It sounds crazy, but I'm like, man, I hate to say it, but it's a joke here in my house. Damn, you need to stop. I'm just telling you, man.
Yeah, there's a Burger King right around the corner from my neighborhood. It's more convenient, but I never go there because, like you said, Danny,
I'm telling you,
I'd be the only person in line. 30 minutes later,
dude, every Burger King is like that, bro.
They get on the sign, "Why mess with a clown when you can mess with a king?" I'm like, no, y'all are the clowns.
Yeah,
down there making the money.
Bro, me and my wife went to a Burger King like 3-4 weeks ago. We were just like you, the only one in line. We waited for 25 minutes. I'm like, and that's why everybody's across the street at McDonald's.
You know what's crazy too? The one I go to here, it'll have on the drive-through, no bacon, no ham.
Yeah, half stuff missing. I want to get a Whopper one night. Oh, we out. How you out of Whoppers? That's your main thing.
We have fish and chicken sandwich. How you out of don't have? Yeah. I say, y'all forgot one. Y'all don't have my business. Bye.
Our Panda Express is always like that. We have a Panda Express. Every time you go there, we're at a lo mein, we're at a honey chicken, we're at like you're out of everything.
Why are you open? Why are you
I've never eaten there before.
I've been there like a couple times.
It's okay. If you like fast food, Chinese.
I'm going Chinese. I'm getting a buffet.
That's rent a food.
Or I'm getting my little.
There's only one buffet Chinese place in my town, and man, we heard it.
What's it? Your order $5.
A minute. What you order?
We have no lo mein.
Let me ask you a question. Dumpling. Ask you a question. I saw it was on the internet. Have y'all ever seen a commercial for a Chinese restaurant?
Nope.
No, and never
time ago.
They always do business, right?
Yes, there used to be. There used to be a place. It wasn't Chinese, it was Japanese.
There you go.
And they used to go like this. Benihana.
Benihana.
Yeah.
Bro, I would kill to see a Chinese food commercial right now.
I never seen one. Never seen one. Yeah, you say that. Never.
Put some karate people in there. Whoa. Come get our best little man. You get free fortune cookie with every order.
Fast Eddie, Zaxby's is garbage.
Zaxby's is kind of garbage.
Overpriced and garbage.
We have a Zaxby's like right next to our place, so we get it quite a bit. But I'll be the first to admit the food ain't great.
Raising Cane's is 10 times better than Zaxby's.
I will give you that's overpriced, but man, Zaxby's got a club sandwich that's on fire.
Overpriced, man.
I found the commercial. It's so funny.
You found the commercial
from North Carolina. Zaxby's is the best.
I was gonna say share it. We'll listen to it real quick and then get out of here.
Fast Eddie comes in with "I'm from North Carolina. Zaxby's is the best."
Nah,
Zaxby's is no good food.
It's overpriced, definitely. But
dude, we are getting canceled after this show.
But their fries are pretty good when they get that right seasoned salt on it. They're pretty delicious.
Dude, my wife, she gets food from this Indian restaurant right next to our place. And every time she orders, I think a geeky guy, and I just think of them just throwing it on like a dirty clay pot and just cooking it. I'm like, you eating camel hump, babe? What the hell are you doing?
Wow.
Geeky guy's dad made this.
Eat at Arby's, DJ?
Huh?
Eat at Arby's?
Arby's is great.
I work
every now and then. I'll go to Arby's. Yeah,
Arby's
their curly fries is real good.
Arby's the only restaurant they got one thing on their menu I don't eat, and that's I'm not a fan of that. What you call that stuff? It's a crazy kind of meat. People like
roast beef.
No.
The one you dip. The one you have to dip.
No, it's the one they have up north that
pastrami.
Not that. Yeah. What's the other thing? The other meat. God, it's a northerner. I'm like, I can't stand that. Corned beef hash, like that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do corn. I get the beef and cheddar, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that corned beef.
Beef and cheddar. Well, guys, this was a great episode of Food Talk from Storms Live.
Yeah, I know, right? You found it. Oh my God!
Oh my Lord!
I just saw this now. I'm here for it.
At Benny Hanna, master chefs were asked to create frozen entrees for your home as good as those for a restaurant. Each will judge the other's accomplishments. 8 restaurant classics, like Oriental chicken with mushrooms, Oriental vegetables with shrimp.
I'd never seen this in my life.
Oriental broccoli and beef. Benny Hanna frozen restaurant classics. We were either going to make them great, or we weren't going to.
Never seen it in my life.
That's not a restaurant. That's like the
that's
right?
the restaurant made frozen dinners because it's so popular.
That looks like Iron Chef commercial or something.
Yeah.
Last super chat, guys, and we'll get out of here.
DJ Danny, Jack in the Box.
So we used to, but there was food poisoning back in the day, and all of them shut down in our area.
Wow.
They're bringing a Whataburger to Orlando. I'm super excited.
They're bringing one Whataburger to South Carolina. Up near Dillon.
Hey, this is true. Y'all saw like when you go to Chipotle, you have your cameras and they give you more food. Y'all saw that article on the news?
They messing the portions.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I seen that live and in living color here about a month ago. I went there.
I think they got a lawsuit going on.
When you go in there with your camera, your food be stacked.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were cheap people on the portions and everything. So
wow.
There's a lawsuit now going on with that.
Yeah.
Where was this at?
Chipotle restaurants. Yeah, they were basically cutting your portions in half what they're supposed to give you, but people started filming them, and now they're getting like dumping the food on there.
Yeah, getting double portions.
Yeah,
I normally get the bowl when I go there.
Yeah,
dude, their chicken is phenomenal. I wish I can get my chicken like that.
Man, I went in there, like I said, I was door dashing like a few weeks ago, and man, it smelled delicious. And I was like, man,
I like Moe's. You got Moe's up there, Danny?
I'm hungry.
I do.
We have some down here.
I like Moe's better than Chipotle.
The only thing I like about Moe's, you got to pay for every topping you get.
I get the bowls; they're just easier.
I want extra cheese, so that's 25 cents. I want beans, that's 50 cents.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this was a fantastic episode of Storms Live Food Edition. Food Edition Storms Live. Who's racist? We ain't racist, people. Come on, Shifty.
We make fun of everybody.
Yeah.
We opportunity on here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make fun of everyone and everybody.
Everybody.
We do not discriminate here.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, where can the people find you, sir?
Oh, you can find me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings on my show, The Road to Wisdom. I just filmed my other one, I uploaded, so it'll be tomorrow at 7 a.m. You can find me here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, the 2 guys below here on the Hangout. Definitely enjoyed it.
I might be creeping.
Taking notes. Oh, my God. You can find me Wednesdays on the Basco Scenario for the Hangout at 8 p.m. Eastern. Along with these gentlemen next to me and Rob creeping, like you just said.
Giving me more information to use against you.
He is so wrong.
DJ, where can people find you, sir?
Find my channel, Token Black Guy. I'm posting over there, and everybody's on set for the 3rd time. Find me on Wednesdays with these 2 guys and Rob in the background creeping somewhere.
It's such a great show. We have to say it 3 times.
I know, right? Be there or be squared.
Redundancy, man. Redundancy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for sticking around. We gave Rachel Ray a go of her money today. We showed her what's up. We're gonna do a cooking show next week. our top 5 meals. Top 5 meals.
Well,
anyway,
whenever I used to do a live on cooking.
Yeah, you're great. Yeah, you
oh
just
my
kill
God, people would be like popping up. I'm like, really? For this?
Heck yeah, man!
People
People want to know what's cooking.
You're making, man. That's why.
Like
in the early days of my live stream, I would have people go, "Yo, Rob, what you having for dinner?" Like, why do you care?
Dude, I watch like Twitch and stuff. This is the IRL people cooking. They have like 1,000 people watching them just cooking a meal.
Yeah,
like,
people are weird, man. People are weird. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. And I will be doing Storm Nation in about 2 minutes, however long it takes me to go refill my drink. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great day. And remember, without 7-Eleven, Adam would not have a job, but that's okay because at the end of the day, he doesn't like black people. You guys have a phenomenal day.